pleasant good afternoon to everyone. This is Dynamite. Boom.
We got the exclusive and extensive interview on Dynamite right here inside Boom 106.9, man. Again, man, welcome to the studios of Boom. I'm glad to have you sitting down with me, man.
Yeah, man, thank you very much for having me. You know, enough respect to the Boom family. You know, pleasant good afternoon again to all the listeners. Yeah, man, Dynamite.
So, Dynamite, yo, you're here, and I wanted to have this interview with you because it's not the first time I'm having this interview with you. I've had numerous interviews with you, but I think this interview is going to be the one that is going to be completely different to all the other interviews I've had with you before, because I feel like I've been on this journey with you musically too as well, from almost the very start to where you are now. And believe you me, Dynamite, when I tell you that I am absolutely 100% proud of the strides that you are making and continue to make right now. And I would say for me personally, it is no surprise.
Yeah, man, thank you very much.
It is no surprise. It is no surprise. So we're gonna get down into the interview. I want us to start from the very beginnings. I don't want to start with Dynamite. I want to start with Joel Tyrrell.
Right, Joel Tyrrell. Well, Joel Tyrrell is this humble youth from Lowman's Hill, Leeward. You know what I mean? I grew up with my pops, you know, for most of my life. You know, my mother was there for a bit. You know, then my parents separated. You know, at that time I was in primary school, you know, and from that time onwards, you know, it was difficult for me. You started off with both parents living with them, you know, and then they separate, and then, you know, I used to kind of think about it a lot, you know what I mean? But
it affected you?
Yeah, it affected me. But I think that had to happen, and whatever difficulty I went through, I had to go through that to grow. You know what I mean? Because difficulty could either do two things to you. You could take it on and be disappointed, or you could use it as a drive and motivation. And I think I use it more as a drive, you know what I mean? Because of my difficulty and the way how I grew up, you know, I wanted better and I wanted different, and I pushed myself. When I really found that music and it's something I love from primary school coming up, you know, I held that vision. I never ever let it go. I always keep it in my heart. Was music your comfort zone going through all of that? Yes.
As a young boy, seeing your parents separated, was music your comfort zone? Was music what you turned to get away and to deal with it?
Yes. Music. When I having a bad day or when I, you know, feeling down, I just listen to some music and I just write something, you know, that flows from within me, and it just lifts my spirit. So that is my cure, you know what I mean, in a sense, to, you know.
Who were some of the artists you listened to as a young boy going through all of this that really helped to shape you or really inspire you in so many different ways?
Well, it's really just a lot of conscious artists I used to listen to, like Bob Marley, Born in Spare,
wow,
Bunny Wailer, Buju Banton.
Yo, it's some heavy hitters, man.
I listen a lot of Cartel too. You know what I mean? Shaggy, but more so the conscious. Garnet, Silk and them kind of guys there, you know what I mean? I used to watch all the interviews and everything like that, and you know, watch a lot of stage shows, and I used to tell myself, yo, that is something I go really like for do. That I see myself doing that, you know what I mean?
When did you really start taking the music seriously? Say, look, this is who I really want to, this is what I want to do.
Right, it was about like, say 3 years and a couple of months ago. You know what I mean? I used to work at a company. I don't want to call it name. I used to work at a company, you know what I mean? And, you know, I find myself going there and, you know, doing like the same thing every day. And I was like, there's more to life. I don't want to wake up every day and just go into a job doing the same thing. And, you know, it's like, it's not challenging. It's not challenging enough. Yeah. So I wanted to, you know, push myself as far as I could go and how I see myself, because the way how I see myself in music and as an artist is big, like super big, like a Jay-Z level, and you know, like even bigger, you know what I mean? I just dream about it every day, you know?
Wow.
So it's something I really and hold close there to my heart.
You know what's, I mean? You know what's funny about that? Because I met you in the early stages of your career. Pretty much, you were still an unknown artist. Many radio stations still didn't want to play your music. DJs basically didn't want to touch your music either. You were a young, struggling Vincentian artist. I guess at the time, nobody thought that you were going to get this big. But knowing you and talking to you, you pretty much knew your destiny was going to be in music. You were going to make it in music. You were going to be a big artist. At some point in time, you were going to bust. How is that?
You see, and every time I say this, you know, people are saying they don't believe, but I have a lot of dreams. Like in the night when I go sleep, I just dream about being on stage and doing stuff, and some of the things that I encounter along through this journey is like deja vu, you know what I mean? Like I see them already in my dreams, so I know I'm supposed to do this. I know I dip on track, I know I did on
you
my
feel
journey.
This is your destiny?
Yeah, because this, I could get up every single day and do music, anytime and do music. It's something I really love. I could do this better than anything else. I just put all my time into it, you know what I mean? I eat music, sleep, breathe, tap music, yo, it's just music.
And we're talking about Brave now. We're talking about this newfound success that you have. Many persons we hear from time to time talk about success and the intoxication that comes with it. You know, are you struggling with that, or you still remain grounded and humble in all of this?
I humble and grounded, man, because I got many more hits to come on, man. This is just my first one, you know what I mean? So I humble. You know, I loving the success. It should have come a long time, but you know, nothing don't come before time, because you don't know. Man putting in works from since day one.
Right.
You know, so you know, I humble and I, you know, just give thanks to the Almighty for my talent that He gave me. You know what I mean? And I'm using it. You know, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
You know, so I'm using it every day. You know what I mean? To inspire, to uplift, and to elevate. You know what I mean? Because as a people, as a nation, and as a whole, we have to elevate and move forward. So I'm doing it through my music. I'm doing it through this interview we having now, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's the journey of life.
Have you found that with the success of yourself now and Brave, because of Brave, that persons around you, family, friends, you know, other artists, DJs, radio stations, have now all of a sudden moving with you differently? Have you seen any of that, felt any of that change because now that you're successful?
No man, everybody.
Don't lie, you know. Tell the truth. Look, Crash saying tell the truth, don't lie.
Nah, I ain't lying. I mean, in the beginning it was difficult, you know. Everybody wouldn't wanna play you because I don't know, for the reason wherever they thinking, you know what I mean? But you know, from here good music, people push it, you know what I mean? And I don't give it up.
You can't fight good music.
If you ain't play me now, you have to play my next one, because I always come in better and better and better and better. You know what I mean? That is my philosophy.
Yo, so Dynamite, let's talk about where your career is right now. Brave has opened up so many doors, so many opportunities for you. Fill us in. What do we know and what do we don't know right now as it relates to you, and what has been happening with you and your musical career?
Well, Brave has been signed by Blackwater Sony Records, right? So that's one. Two, Brave has been selected by Bacardi, UK Bacardi, US Major Lazer, on a international campaign that allows the artist to get studio time. You know what I mean? That promotion is called the Sound of Rum. Right? Three, Brave, I just did a remix with RDX. RDX jump on the Brave.
Wow. RDX from Jamaica.
Yes, RDX from Jamaica. A lot of producers and other people see what I'm doing, you know, they're interested in working with me. I just did a song with Static called What Is That in Trinidad. Just released a song yesterday, 2 days ago, Bad Royal. I'm working with Travis Wall, and I have a lot of tracks that I already recorded in the studio, just sitting there to boom. Wow. You know, and you know, I'm traveling, meeting a lot of amazing people, and you know, along the journey I'm becoming more humble, and you know, I realizing that, you know, life is a gift, life is a journey, and you know, you just have to embrace it and give thanks for life.
Yo, Brave has pretty much taken off. I mean, did you even fathom that when you did this song it was gonna be this big for you?
That one, I had no idea, you know what I mean? So you just have to give thanks for the blessing.
Well, you have a lot of stuff that you say that you're going to be coming with for 2018. We're looking forward to that. Let's talk about some of the performances that you've been doing so far, some of the places that you've been traveling to and touching so far because of Brave. What's your touring been like, man?
Yeah, man, it's been great. I love traveling and seeing different sights and, you know, meeting different people, different culture.
What's some of the experiences you've had so far been like?
Great, brilliant. London, Notting Hill Carnival, amazing. When you create something and, you know, put it out into the universe and people gravitate towards it, you know, it makes people happy, you know, put them in a joyful state, you know, and especially the kids, man. That is what does really make me smile with it, you know what I mean? Seeing the kids' reaction to this song. They singing it, dancing, having fun with it, you know what I mean? It's just a amazing thing, you know.
Your message. What exactly is your message that you would like people to get and people to understand, not just when they see you perform, but when they listen to your music and when they get to meet you personally on a one-on-one level and talk with you like this? What is the one thing you want to get them to understand what your message is, and what kind of advice do you have for persons, not just artists, but other persons out there too as well, going through the Gideon and struggling? Because we know the struggle is real.
Yeah, man, my message, you know, life is about ups and downs, and you know, at times we face difficulties, but you know, we can't give up on life, and you can't give up on a dream, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter where you're from, you know, what circumstances you have been through, you know, you have to keep pushing, not giving up, and believing in yourself. Work hard, and most of all, put God first, put the Almighty first, you know what I mean, in everything, you know what I mean, every little situation that you're facing, you know, it can be overcome, you know, once you trust the Almighty, and, you know, once you stay positive, you know, and just believing in yourself, because you have to believe in you before somebody believe in you, one. You understand? You have to believe in yourself more than somebody else believing in you, you know what I mean? And I think along the way people go see it, you know, it might take a while, but once you stay consistent, people go see it, and
they see the realness.
Yeah, man, they see the realness. So that is my message, you know what I mean? And I want to thank each and every one of the DJs them, you know, from the bottom of my heart, who pushing the music, you know what I mean? Enough respect, you know what I mean? Because DJs play an important role, you know what I mean? So enough respect to the DJs them. And you know, Alma, everybody who encouraging me, you know, Nikki, yourself, enough respect to Mark Cyrus, and you know, is a joyful thing, you know, to see that all this is happening with the music, and you know, we just touching lives along the way too. We touching lives along the way because people know where I come from. You know, my struggle hasn't been easy, you know, and you know, I just give thanks for it, man. Give thanks for life and everything that I've experienced, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know what I mean? Because that is what has molded my character, you know, and make me the person that I am today, you know what I mean? Every encouragement, every discouragement, you know, every ups, every downs, every setback, you know, and I'm keep going. So yeah, man, that's my message. Don't give up. Could never give up.
Yo, Dynamite, thank you very much for dropping in, man. I want to continue to wish you all I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg for Dynamite, I'm sure, because when we first talked, or the first time I really met you, you told me that this is exactly what is going to happen. And for you to be here again and telling me that, yo, this is just the beginning, the journey continues, this is your destiny, I am without a doubt that we're going to be sitting here again, maybe sometime down the road, Jay-Z and Beyonce in the studio, Dynamite and Nikki the Diva, and you know, for big things and what's that. Let me just take this opportunity to say thank you very much for dropping in and keep pushing the positivity.
Baby, oh baby, oh baby, you don't like to make me crazy. The way you move everything up and down, baby girl, you know that you amaze me. You know that thing that you part, my sister big and into shock. Don't give me a ta-ta-ta, it's something I just have to ask. What is that? What is that? Tell me what is that? What is that? What is that? Thing go round that that. What is that? What is that? Tell me what is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, we look so fat. Tell me what is that? Girl, what is that? Girl, what is that? Girl, what is that? Tell me what is that? Girl, what is that?
Hey, the on the block I just finds me a bill. Relax it back, enough time me a kill. Boom, find a way them fit touching at the studio. Hey, enough time me a link up chopper than what you want them. Than me have a verse and a chorus come in with one. Drop it on them, drop the big bomb. Lyrics in my brain is like 30 trillion man. I also for the paper. Long time, 2 hits and we a bill one time. Ashes to ashes, just one time. Boom, that you done bust long time. The on the block I just spice me a bill. Relax it back, enough time me a kill. Find a rhythm fi touch up in the studio. Hey, hey, watch it.
I'm telling you, yo, Dynamite, live inside the studio. When we tell you that this artist is gonna be the artist, the next big artist coming out to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, trust me, he's gonna be the next big artist coming out to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and he's already proven that he's ready for the game, and he's going in brave.